Hey YouTube, Blastoise Rules here. So we have a PSA submission, return I guess, today. This is round 19, which is from December of 2015. PSA shipped the wrong order back. They sent the newest one back when they should have sent us back the October order. So, unfortunately, we have to wait, longer to get the other cards back. So, um, nothing I can do about it. I mean, it's just the way it goes. They seem to do this around the holidays, I guess. I don't know why. Probably because they're swamped with orders or something. Um, but this round had 6 people total, 52 cards. Pretty good. Overall, I think we were 2 cards shy of 50% for PSA Gem Mint 10. So, pretty awesome. We're gonna start with my friend, a close friend of mine, Sarkis, also known, I call him Sam, like most people do. He sent 10 cards. This is his first time ever sending to PSA, and he did phenomenal. So let's look at his cards. We have a first edition Dark Raichu. Let's see if I can get some more light in here. That came back a Mint 9. We have a shiny Charizard. Came back a Mint 9. Shiny Zekrom, the gold one. Legendary Treasures came back a 9. Getting 9s on English cards is the standard for Pack Fresh. The chances of getting Gem Mint 10s on Pack Fresh English cards is very unlikely. It's like maybe a 10% chance at most, usually. We have a Mega Charizard YEX, came back in Mint 9. One that I'm a little jealous about, as I've been trying to get one of these in this grade, a Mega Charizard XEX, came back a Gem Mint 10. After doing quite a bit of research on this card, they're not all too valuable. They're selling between $75 and $125 on eBay, so about 110 is the average going rate on these. So if my friend doesn't end up giving it up, I'll just have to, buy one eventually when I can run across one. As it's one of the 2 English Charizards from Flash Fire that I need in a 10 still. The other one came back a 9. This one, the grade of 10, once again, it's really badly off-center, so it's weird. The border's just a lot thicker up top as opposed to the bottom. So you got 3 Mega Charizards there. Pretty awesome. Definitely valuable collectible cards right there, too. Cards that people, want. It's Charizard. A Charizard EX Full Art came back a Mint 9. Hoopa EX Full Art from Ancient Origins came back a 9. Don't know if this is one of the 2 I traded him or one that he pulled. I'm not really sure. Lugia EX Full Art, same set, came back a 9. This is a gorgeous card. I love it. And his final card was one Japanese card, a secret rare Red Flash Mewtwo. Really sweet card as well. Love the gold on these and how they're embossed. They came back a Gem Mint 10, by the way. So we got 2 10s and 10 cards. That's 20%. That's actually pretty high. You know, Japanese cards are usually a given that they're probably going to grade tons, but still, on that Megazord, that's a nice hit for sure right there. Next user is Beatboxer Jed, who sent 6 cards total. We have a English Kyogre EX from Primal Clash. This came back a Gem Mint 10. That's awesome. Really awesome card. Once again, you don't see really pretty card. You don't see too many Gem Mint 10s on English cards, so that's nice. Got a Gyarados Ancient Origins Black Star promo. This was like a pre-release promo, I think. Really sweet artwork. This came back a 9. Seems to be the average grade out of these. A 9 or a 10. We have a Mint 9 Machamp full art from Ancient Origins. And these all have the new cases, guys. They got the barcode on the back with the item number as well. A Japanese Wild Blaze Lysander full art. Gem Mint 10. Cool card. And his last 2 cards were both shiny Rayquaza promos. Koro promos in Japanese. Well, they look like Koro promos. They were actually, like, what do you call them? You had to send in, like, the little leaflets that come out of booster boxes to get them, and you'd pay, like, a fee or something. So, both of those came back 10s as well. I don't know why PSA does this, but they did not write shiny on the label, and these are not the regular green versions. These are the black versions. They are the shiny Pokemon. So PSA really doesn't know completely what they're doing. As you'll see in a minute, they made another couple mistakes as well. Next user, Peters Lucario. I think this was his first time sending with me. I'm pretty sure. But, sent a total of 9 cards, all Japanese break cards. He did phenomenal. I think he got a 10 on every single one. So, we got the Zoroark break. Not gonna go off names, but these are X and Y, I think. 8. These first 4, and then the rest were promos. Florges. Chestnut. This one's pretty sweet. Marowak. Noivern. I was going to call it Noibat, but it is indeed a Noivern, the evolved form. Raichu. This is one that I sent myself as well. I think I sent it in the November round, either that or October. So mine's at PSA still. Hoping to get a 10 on mine as well. Really cool looking card. It looks really good encapsulated. I'm not big into the break cards, but this one looks really nice in the case. So sweet. As does this one actually. So I'll have to grade this one as well. A Golduck break. It's a promo from a deck. Golduck and Palkia deck, I think it was. Gem Mint 10. And this is where PSA made a boo-boo. Instead of 2015, they put 2013 here on both of these promos. Not as big of a deal as, other errors, but still annoying. But we got Luxray. and Bohemian. Both times as well. So they did correctly label them though, XY promos, which they are. So that was sweet. Next user was Alejandro Ibarra. I think that's just straight up what his name is on YouTube. I think he might have made an account through like a Gmail or some other email address. But here we have 6 cards that he sent. I'm impressed. 3 of these, I guess, he cracked open out of cases, and 2 came back ridiculous. 2 of these cards I'm actually jealous about. Not just the cards themselves as I own the cards, but with the grades that the cards are in. Like, I'm happy for you, man. These are sweet cards. Hopefully one day I'll get them the same grades. So, first we got a Loot Surges Magneton, Mint 9. Gym Heroes, first edition as well. Cool card. Looks pretty nice in the case. Yeah. It's a mint 9, as I just said. Next, Giovanni's Nidoking. The first fantastic one. First edition Gym Challenge. I guess I think he busted the case on this, the Ampharos and the Typhlosion. I think. I'm not positive. I could be wrong on which 3 he did. But this came back a 10, guys. That's crazy. I think he said they were 9s before. A little jealous about this one. Like, if I graded my copy, it would come back like a 7. It has a nick on the bottom corner, so my copy does. But seeing this in a 10 is pretty fantastic. So, just that pose right there. Old school Wizards of the Coast gym glory right there. And then we got the Ampharos. This one came back worse if you did bust the case. I don't know if you damaged it. But first edition Ampharos Neogenesis, this one came back a 6, which means that there's got to be a hairline crease in it somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a couple cards myself that are 6s, which sucks. Because the card looks really nice, but... I mean, if 2 people agreed on it, I guess there's got to be a crease on it, right? So, we got that. And then, this one right here, guys. Oh, man. This Typhlosion. First edition Neo Genesis. I want this card so bad. A Gem Mint 10. Man, congrats on this. This is awesome. This is a hard card to find already. I believe it was short printed. The Typhlosion's in this set, so pretty crazy. Especially a Gem Mint 10 on that. Wow. Just soak that in. What a cool card. And then next we got 2 Ancient Origins, full art graded. I didn't do so well with this set myself. I've graded, I think, so far like 5 or so cards, maybe a little more, but they just come back 9s, which sucks. I mean, they look like they'd be 10, some of them, but you know. We got a Kirimiax full art Ancient Origins Mint 9. Still a nice grade, definitely. Looks pack fresh, I think. Yeah, you can see it is a little off center. Well, maybe a little more than a little bit off center. Between right and left, so you can see it's really thick over on this side as opposed to this one. Next, we have Giratina EX full art. Same set. Mint 9 as well. That card looks like a beast. Really cool looking card. I think it's one of the more playable ones in the set as well. The fifth user, and the final one before myself, is Hunter's Variety Channel. It goes by Pokemaster most of the time. So, he sent 5 cards in this round. I'll start with a Mew EX Full Art from Dragons Exalted. One of the most beautiful full arts ever. It's just, to this day, one of my favorites. I've actually got 3 of these. I came back a Mint 9, which personally I think is higher than it should have got. There's a few edges, like a little whitening here, I think another corner. I would have given it an 8, but PSA gave it a 9. I do have 3 that I pulled myself that all came back 9, so. We have a Mega Lucario EX from Furious Fist. Really sweet card as well. This is the regular version, not the secret rare. Which seems really hard to pull as well. In all my Furious Fist packs I opened, I only pulled 2 of this one, so. And I think I did finally pull a secret rare, but it took a long time. That came back a Mint 9 as well. And we have a secret rare red Mewtwo and Friends from Breakthrough. This came back a 9 as well, which I was expecting to get a 9 for him on that. So that's very, very nice. I'm sure you'll be happy with these, dude. He sent one of these promo shiny Mega Rayquaza, shiny promo Rayquazas as well. This one came back a Gem Mint 10 as well. Seem to be a lot of these floating around. And his final card was a Hoopa EX from Legendary Shine Collection. This one came back only a Near Mint 7. There is edgeware up top on it. Quite a bit, actually. And finally, guys, myself. I sent 16 cards. Overall, I was pretty happy with how I did. I mean, there's a couple cards I wish would have graded, a 10 that got a 9 and whatnot, but overall, I was pretty satisfied. So let's get started. I sent 4 base 2 holofoils from Wizards of the Coast. Sent a few Wizards of the Coast total. 7 in this order out of the 16 cards. I was just like, you know what? I love these cards. They're nostalgic to me. I might as well get them graded. So I decided to, and I did really well. So I'm happy. We got a Gyarados base set 2 holofoil. This came back a Mint 9. Nidoking, same set, Mint 9. Gem Mint 10s on this set aren't too valuable either. I mean, I think they're like $50, $60 for a Gem Mint 10 holo, but on average. Nidoqueen, base 2 holo, Mint 9. And Zapdos, base 2 holo, came back in Mint 9 as well. So that was really cool. All 4 of those came back 9s. So, hooray on that. You can see those glorious cards there. I'll just throw them in the background. And continue. So, we have a Rockets Hitmonchan from Gym Heroes. Came back a Mint 9. Absolutely love this card. Always have. It's just a really cool artwork. It's a Team Rocket as well, so sweet. And then the Rockets Moltres that I thought was at least an 8, which I was hoping, or thought was at least a 9, was really hoping on a 10, which the one card that really surprised me. This card came back a near mint 8. Well, near mint to mint 8, but still a really cool card. Sucks it didn't at least get a 9, but because they're sort of really didn't gain any value by getting it graded. Probably only like a $15 or so graded card in that condition, so maybe 20, but we got a Neo Revelation Suicune. Came back what I was hoping for, a mint 9. Awesome. I don't actually see any of these for sale on eBay. The only there's a couple that are first edition for sale. There's no unlimited, so pretty crazy. Absolutely love these cards. The Entei Raikou Suicune line from Neo Revelation. Would have graded the other two, but they probably would have gotten 7s or 8s, so sort of not worth grading them if they're going to grade that low. So, I mean, if I'm grading cards, the cards almost always have to be mint. If they don't get a mint 9 grade, you're not going to break even with what you pay to grade them on top of the actual, cost of the card. So, cool though. A Salamence from EX Dragon. This one came back exactly what I was expecting. I pulled this pack fresh myself out of a couple EX Dragon packs I opened. And it was one that I was missing at the time, which was crazy because it was like a, I don't know, $7, $8 holo. I was like, nah, I don't want to buy it. So, opened up a couple of the packs in my sealed collection, and lo and behold, we had this bad boy in a gem mint 10. That is sweet. That's a really cool card. This card, this holo, is actually, I think, the hardest holofoil to find in this set. So, I don't know if it's another short printed holofoil or something, but... And actually, this set in particular, the EXs are actually easier to pull than the holofoil cards. It's funny. So the holofoils in this set are actually worth, like as much as the EXs. That's pretty crazy. So that was sweet. And then, let's put these down so they don't fall. Don't want to damage them. We have this shiny Garchomp from Plasma Freeze. Came back in mint 9. I knew it was going to grade either a 9 or a 10. I was hoping on a 10, but it did come back a 9. Still a really cool card, and that is a pack fresh one that I finally pulled. Too bad I'm still missing the Ultra Ball and Max Potion. Two extremely expensive cards. It's a little crazy how expensive they are. I think it's because of playability, but as more sets come out and they're not playable anymore, they're going to go down in price. So that is when I will actually pick them up. Next is the best card, in my opinion, grade-wise, that I sent off for this submission. We have a Mewtwo EX Full Art. This did come back a gem mint 10. It is English, guys. English full arts are extremely difficult to get in 10s. Like, the corners are cut so badly that you usually don't see anything above a 9. I don't have very many gem mint 10 English full arts, graded yet. I think I've got a couple of shinies and 10s and a couple, full arts and 10s. Um, any day, actually, that you throw up a gem mint 10 full art, they constantly, like, no matter what they are, I see them selling for $150 just like that at auction. Not even buy it nows are, higher than that. So this is great. But we got the first full art PSA 10 from this set in my collection. Mewtwo's from this set are the biggest ones I want to get in 10s. Obviously, it's a Mewtwo based set. Like Wild Blaze, Flash Fire is a Charizard based set, so that's sweet. Really, really, really sweet. Next, we got the Mega Mewtwo EX, the red one, or the Y version. This one came back a mint 9. Really cool looking card as well. Love the red and pink on there. This one, I was hoping for a 10. Didn't happen, but oh well. Um, like I said, 10s are really hard to get, so. Hopefully, in the other order, my blue Mewtwo, the Mewtwo X, and the Mega Mewtwo X, the blue one, both come back 10s. That would be insane. These are the ones I thought were these ones, but I found out these were the red versions. The final 4 cards, ladies and gentlemen, are pretty sweet as well. We have this Mewtwo EX full art, like Secret Rare and Friends, the blue one. English. Last 5 cards. I knew I was missing one. There we go. Is a mint 9. This one was hoping on a 10, would be really cool, but the centering border left to right is off. It's really thick over here, sadly. That's how it's printed, nothing I can do about it. Mint 9 is still a fantastic grade. It's just one that I'd really love to have in a 10. And the last 4 cards were all Japanese cards that I sent. I only sent, I think, was it 4 Japanese cards total in this submission? Just to get a little bit of a taste for some glory, But we start with a Dragonite EX full art from the Japanese version of Furious Fist, which is Rising Fist. This card is sweet looking, like the coolest Dragonite card ever. And that is a Gem Mint 10. That is a great piece for my collection. Got the Heracross, Lucario, and this in 10s. So, the big ones in the set. And then I think I got like the Megas, Mega Heracross, Mega Heracross, Mega Lucario, and 10s, the regulars. I think, but don't quote me on this, that my Mega Heracross Secret Rare is a 10 as well. Have not graded a Mega Lucario Secret, as I bought one, and it's probably worth a 9. But still, really, really, really awesome card. And if the English one wasn't enough, here's the Japanese version of the Secret Mewtwo and Friends. The blue one, once again, Gem Mint 10, in all its epicness. That's a sweet card. Looks better in Japanese, but man, that English card does justice as well. And finally, the final 2 cards here are this incredible looking Aerodactyl EX. XY promos that came out of a super huge blister thing. And the Mega Aerodactyl EX. Same thing. Gem Mint tons. So, overall, my own 16 cards. We got 1-8, which is lower than I was expecting. I was expecting all 9s. Or, well, I guess, hoping on all nines. The Wizards of the Coast stuff, it's sort of hard to pinpoint what they're going to get. So, 1-8 on that's not bad. 9 9s and 6 10s. So, awesome. I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did, please leave a thumbs up on the video. Have a great day. Bye, guys.